I am in my kitchen today about to cook up a storm. Already been prepping. And wait, actually, before I dive in, do you want to check out what my vibes are? Do you want to check it out? Check it out. Check. I am headed to a barbecue in a little bit ski with some gloriously gorgeous friends. And what I realized is, oh, there I am. One of the things that's coming to mind for me today is this. I went for a beautiful walk with an amazing human yesterday. And we were talking about this idea of doing the work and showing up and, having a lifestyle of meditation and really getting into your heart to get up as healed up as you possibly can. And how actually, if you are not paying close attention, that can turn into some kind of self bypassing scenario where you can tick all the boxes and say all the clever things, or you're doing the right practices. But the glitch in the matrix is that if your body doesn't physiologically understand safety, if your body does not know what it feels like to exhale in the presence of safety, there is no amount of meditation that's going to fix that. There is no practice, no book, no enlightened state of who knows what, no prayer, no fasting regime. There is no nothing that can actually replace human contact, human connection, and actual, real, intentional bonding at the deepest level, and allowing ourselves to see those spaces inside of us that actually need way more than we are allowing ourselves to admit. And why am I talking to you about this when I'm cooking up a storm? Well, because one of the big things that I feel has just fallen off the radar in modern society is this very thing that I'm doing back here. Ooh, did you see my little rainbow security blanket? It's this very thing back here. A community, many communities, ancient communities were built around a table. They were built around a circle. They were built around a song. And guess what modern fast paced society has done? It has stripped out those elements in every major modern city that you know. And we've replaced that with cute things like events that seem like, if you're not paying close enough attention, it seems like that's community, but it's actually not. It's just another fast-paced way to deplete the soul and make it more starving, because it looks like you are in the presence of community. It looks like, oh my gosh, my system, my field, my body is going to be met in a real way, but it's not. It's just another $20 you spent, or $50, or whatever it was you paid for that thing that you attended. It's just another service. You come home starved on the inside because your skin wasn't touched, because somebody didn't look you deep in the eyes and say, I'm sorry that you haven't been met in such a rich and beautiful way. Because we want to sit next to each other and type on our laptops in cowork spaces that are fun and amazing and have beautiful views and are a vibe. But we don't want to sit around a table where a human has made the food with their hands and prepared it in love, where we can just sit down and share with no agenda, no extraction, no kind of pulling or bargaining or performing. There's something very, very interesting and curious about this that has been fascinating me for a very, very long time. But man, living in Europe has really, really, really helped me just crystallize how much of a big problem this is. And of course, my goal in life is not to solve that problem for the whole world. My intention is to do this. My intention is to find spaces, perfect or imperfect, to go for walks with real souls, to make food with my hands that can bring me into spaces of possibility where real community and connection can happen. I think this is part of why our souls are so starving and depleted and panic at the idea of being seen. Well, because we're in such a different space when we're at an event. You're just in a different place. I'll say it again. Real community. I'm sure there's way more to this than I am stating in a simple sentence, but to me, real community is built around a table. Ooh, this is gonna be yummy. Around a circle, a sacred circle, and actually around a song. I'm gonna touch on that on another day. Okay, those are my thoughts for the day.